What's going on, guys? Dan Fagel here at Micro BJJ. I want to talk a little bit about the Berimbolo without the gi on. There's like not that many YouTube videos on this kind of thing, and I've had a bunch of students ask, is this possible without the gi? From an empirical standpoint, I can say I've seen Hafa and a lot of the better guys hit it with the gi a lot in competition. Buchecha just hit it on Rodolfo. Rodolfo himself, a lot of people don't know, has hit the Berimbolo himself with the gi on. I haven't seen any really decent high-level Berimbolos without the gi in competition. So who's to say? But from my perspective, a lot of it has to do with the fact that obviously there's a lot less handles, a lot less grips, and even if it is possible to make it happen, I believe it would be much harder to make it a full transition all the way to the back. So I'm going to go into a couple videos today and just break down what I think is realistic and what isn't. Again, there's no Hafa video to base this off of competition or anything, but I just thought it'd be cool to be able to break down. I've gotten enough questions from my readers and stuff about it. So I think from the double guard pull position, which I know a lot of people don't exactly like all that much, from the double guard pull position, it's a lot harder to get kind of that traditional Berimbolo setup. I think there's a few videos online of sort of, people being sitting here, bringing this through, the arm comes underneath, or depending if you want to go IBJJF safe and grab the front of the calf or whatever, come through, kick somebody all the way over, come up and get the back all the way. I think that that's unrealistic, mostly due to the squirm factor. If Johnny's watched YouTube twice and he does jiu-jitsu at a gym somewhere, he's probably aware that that's kind of like a thing on the Netscape. So he probably isn't going to want that to happen. And at the same time, there's so many ways for him to squirm away. I don't have the same anchors. I can't get the same grips on the outside of his knees to really make it happen. The places where I think it might be viable, the Buchecha setup versus Rodolfo, I actually thought was a setup that would work pretty well without the gi. So if Johnny's here and he's got me in the X guard, if we're here, the Buchecha setup with Rodolfo, he used his calf underneath this heel to get a lot of leverage on the back of this knee. So as we're here, Buchecha was here, it almost looked like he was kind of timber, like just fell forward, but he was pretty darn strategic. As he's coming forward around here, I'm looking to really be able to catch that heel of his with my calf. So if this foot was really right behind my knee, I wouldn't be able to make this happen. I need this to be through a bit. So as I roll forward now, this shin slides into place. You can see where my shin is. And now my calf is up high on the ankle, roll Johnny over, come over the top, and I make for my back roll. So sort of from the other side, the Buchecha setup, where he was with Rodolfo, he was kind of standing, kind of getting kicked around a little bit. He's got a super duper base, so he wasn't exactly getting toppled over. This leg ended up being through. Rodolfo was playing some kind of stomp on the inside of the knee kind of stuff. Some people call it like a solo guard. He was playing these kind of positions. And Buchecha had actually pulled in the leg a little bit. So as he cut this angle, rolling through all the way over the top, and I get my back take from there. So I think that kind of the butt scoot, no momentum, try to do a somersault and topple the guy, by gripping on the back of the pants probably isn't going to pan out so well without the gi. But I think there are still some possibilities there with the no gi Berimbolo. And we'll talk now in a second about some details on kind of leg placement and how to make it work a little better too.